We know things have gone south.
Yeah.
We just want to know when and why and how we got there.
We're dating, right? And I walk into you and the girl, and the light was off, the music was playing, the bed was rough, she was covering her face with face mask.
Hey, Emmanuel. So you committed all this love crime against Liquorose. Hey, Emmanuel. You know, for the very first time in the Big Brother reunion, guys, we actually saw an episode where there was a conversation. Like, guys, this is literally the first time we're seeing a conversation happen in the reunion. And this conversation was really mind-blowing. Like, Emmanuel, we're not surprised. We're not surprised. But I'm just shocked at the level of confidence. I mean, this guy has been playing, like... Looking at Emmanuel's face, you can never tell this guy is kissing. Like, he looks all innocent, and I'm like, oh my god. See, player mood. You guys. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to be doing two things. Now, the first thing I'm going to do in this video is to just expose the damage control that the Emmanuel team actually tried to bring up before this reunion. And then we're just going to be talking about all the red flags, with this Emmarose ship. Guys, if you're new to the channel, thank you for stopping by. Personality Highlights with Bbnaija is where we give you undiluted analysis. We give you the full story. We go into check the facts, the figures. We go back into history and then bring you back to reality, and then we compare, and then we make our assumptions, analysis, and we just put it out there so that everybody gains clarity. If you love reality shows, guys, just subscribe by hitting on the red subscribe button, turn on the post notification bell, give this video a big thumbs up to support the channel. Let's get into this gist already, because guys, after hearing how Liquorose was just gently trying to tell us exactly what happened in Dubai, I was like, okay, this is like Emmanuel really, like, saying, I don't know, but it just sounds very hypocritical to hear Emmanuel say, oh, I know about Liquorose's story. I didn't want to hurt her the way she has been hurt before. I know her story, blah, blah, blah. Did you, and Ebuka, in fact, God bless Ebuka. Ebuka is the GOAT. He is the greatest of all times. I mean, talk about, like, Ebuka can make the witch confess to her crimes or his crimes. Like, I love the fact that he was just nailing every question on the head. Like, we needed to know these things. I mean, this conversation needs to be had. It is long overdue. So Ebuka was just hammering on, so when did this ship, the love you thing, like, I'm going to give you guys the full gist, and then I'm going to tell you about what I want to share in this video. So the conversation was, Emmanuel, why did you let this, mindset, this narrative of Liquorose is loving you more fly? And it's like, because he knows the story, and because he was focused on the game, he wanted to play his game, blah blah blah. That was why he didn't give his all. And then at the end of the day, guy that said he knew her story, now said, okay, he knows that he didn't really give it his all. And then, like, I don't know, Emmanuel was just beating around the bush for the most part of this reunion. He was beating about the bush, and I love the fact that Lico was just taking her time to give us the gist in a very fashionable way. Like, I really did respect Liquorose, looking at her composure. And guys, I don't know if I'm the only one who noticed it, but I noticed that the camera was focusing so much on Liquorose's face. Like, the way the camera was focused on Liquorose, I was like, are you guys trying to see if a tear will drop? I mean, is that why the focus is so on her? I don't know, but I really love the fact that Liquorose actually composed herself and actually had told us exactly what happened. I mean, for a guy who, I mean, she said she had been, I mean, the question is, who is even this girl? Who is even this mystery lady? Mystery lady, can you show yourself? Well, I trust Nigerians. They will go and dig up this lady. We know it is going to surface on the internet. We definitely know, because we have a lot of Caltinas around. So, one of the things that I look at is how the girls was actually able to share exactly why the relationship broke. Because, you know, the concept of they fell in love in the house, the flow was there. Liquor gave the flow. Emmanuel was giving the flow, but he wasn't giving it in full. And then Liquor said that almost some of the housemates had to come and talk to her, and then she was like, okay, let's give it a shot. I mean, Liquor actually said she was not interested in the relationship, but then we saw her switching into Emmanuel, and we even saw her breaking down one time in the toilet, like, oh, like she suddenly was overwhelmed with this thing that she felt. Anyways, to cut this long story short, there was a cut because Liquor was actually able to tell us exactly what happened, about how, you know, she had actually caught, like, you know, what really confirmed this whole thing that Emmanuel does not really, I mean, the truth is, it's now very open, very obvious that Emmanuel never liked Liquorose for once. Because when Liquorose said this,
I've not seen your nakedness. Why would other girls be saying it?
Guys, you know, Liquorose literally said that she caught Emmanuel having a shower with Beatrice, Angel, and, you know, a host of others. So, if Emmanuel can be having his shower naked, butt naked, with Angel and Beatrice, and she has never seen his nakedness. Of course now. Of course, the story is just out there. He never really did fancy Liquorose. He was just flowing with the vibe, and I think everything he did, I don't know, man, but it's just the end of it. This love thing is a very painful something, though. But anyway, I want everybody to take heart. Of course, Emmarose has moved on or whatever. I don't know if they're still moving or they're still dragging people. But I just love the fact that Liquorose was literally very composed. She said the things she said in a very factual manner. I mean, at the end of the day, Liquorose actually told us that suspicion has been there, that she actually fought with Emmanuel after the show. But then Emmanuel said, I love you. And then it was more like, okay, that's Playboy vibes. And then at the end of the day, they traveled to Dubai. And in Dubai, the only night she did not sleep with Emmanuel, like probably she said she was not going to sleep in his room, and she left. And then there was another girl, the lights are turned on. I mean, if that's not a red flag, what else is? I mean, Lico was madly in love with Emmanuel, because for her to say that was the first night she came back, it means she didn't want to sleep with him, and then she came back. Maybe she had a change of heart, or it's just very annoying. And I love the fact that Lico was able to swallow the whole thing and actually tell us the story the way it is. So the truth is out there. Emmanuel actually cheated on Liquorose in the most annoying manner. I mean, I think he would have been smarter than doing that. Like, I don't know, man, but the truth is, when we look at the damage control that Emmanuel team had been trying to put up for the past couple of months, it's just so ridiculous. You guys remember that there was a time in this channel when the Liquorose whatever went viral, and I came here and I shared an audio conversation that happened where they said somebody walked into, so we already know there was a story. The story was somebody walked in on somebody with somebody. Now, but the story was kind of twisted, because the twisted story was Liquorose was the one that was found with a guy. But meanwhile, guys, it was actually Emmanuel that was found with a girl. So the crazy part of the story is, if it was Emmanuel that was found with a girl, why did the narrative change online? Why suddenly did we hear that Liquorose was the one that Emmanuel caught with a guy? Like, come on. And guys, this story went, like, I literally shared that audio. Like, if you haven't seen that heard that conversation, I have a link. Just follow the link and you guys listen up to that conversation, because we had it loud and clear. So it was clear that Emmanuel's fan base or whatever, were just trying to make him look like it wasn't him that cheated, it was Liquorose that cheated. And I feel like, God, that was so gross. Like, I mean, this girl was literally down, but Emmanuel did her dirty. Like, I don't know, man, but for the season 6 of the Big Brother Shine Your Eye season, I think the award for the best flirting female goes to Angel, and the best flirting male goes to Emmanuel. I mean, the two of them, I wish they had really done something in the house. It would have been a big laugh. But if there's anything that really pissed me off about this reunion, I'm going to say a lot of these guys are not even friends one bit. Because listen to how Ebuka queried Saga.
Oh yeah, it's Licorose's birthday.
Yes, I was.
Was Emmanuel there?
No, he wasn't.
Why not?
And Saga was like, in fact, if minding your business was a person, it would be Saga. Like, I'm like, why did Saga do them dirty like that? Like, I mean, literally, I felt like Saga would have taken responsibility. Anyway, what am I even saying? When Saga was in the house, he didn't even take responsibility because, I mean, you guys remember that when they were in the house, Liquorose literally made Saga her deputy. That was when he and Nini had the opportunity to enjoy the the grander lounge. So my question is, why were they all faking it to this guy? Why couldn't they just have a conversation with what's happening? Like, imagine Saga not asking Emmanuel, why didn't you show up? And probably maybe he asked Lico and Lico explained. But for me, I just feel like these guys don't have their backs, and maybe that's why Maria, sorry, has been going viral. Because literally, guys, Maria was one of those people that saw this sheep as a fake sheep, but we felt like she was beefing. And I remember when she said, "No, you guys should stop it, stop playing and all that." She didn't really know this thing was serious because she didn't see any serious vibe from them. Just like Angel didn't see any serious vibe. And Maria was the only person that was able to expose Emmanuel for who he is. And so, I don't know, man, but I feel if there's anybody that should get a friendship crown, loyalty crown on their head, it should be Maria. I don't know about you guys. What you guys really have to say about this guy's friends, cliques, friendship, and ships? I just feel like, oh my god, thank God the Emmarose story is out. Thank God we know the full story and the real story and the truth. Because I mean, literally, I remember a lot of blogs tried to share a lot of information about that, and Emmanuel was like, you know what, I'm gonna sue. All that was damage control. Yes, you heard me. All that was BS. Thank God the truth is out. I don't know, man, but mystery lady, we're going to find you wherever you are. You guys, literally, this is just it. I just felt like I needed to just help us talk about it, put the pieces together, and then know who is saying the truth and who was lying after all. Guys, it's out there. Lico said it out. She said it all. Even if Emmanuel gets to give us a reason why he cheated, or even if he didn't cheat, why did he have to do that to her, considering that Liquorose is a very jealous type and she has been having this thing with you, flirting with other girls? Why rub it on her face? So for me, Sha, I'm like, I beg, goodbye to good radiance. You guys, thank you so much for your watch time. Let me know your thoughts on this Emmarose story, ship, and the whole thing. It's always been clear from the onset that Emmanuel was a flirt. Thank God that Liquorose has found out herself. Thank God she has moved on with her life. And hopefully we're wishing them, many more beautiful years ahead with their different endeavors and, of course, future partners. You guys, I'm going to see you guys in my next one. For now, thank you so much for your watch time. Ciao, ciao, guys.